Okay, I am back with myself. I am back because I really didn't have an understanding and the clarity of the first time that I used my Heavenly Divine cards. And as of right now, I reshuffled because I am in the process of working on my mental strength. And so I did another I played with my cards again. I made me some cards, Heavenly Divine cards, and it has affirmations, it has scriptures, it have days of the week, numbers, whatever I was thinking during the time I was doing, I wrote everything down. And I really didn't have a clarity and understanding, so I just sat for a second and like, okay, let me redo this. This is my Heavenly Divine. So I'm done with those. I'm gonna put these back so I don't want to get too deep into it because I really want to just have a simple relay. So I'm going to put my Heavenly Divine cards back and read the ones that I already have. And I have dealt hands, charm casting again. Don't know what charm casting is. I don't know why I wrote it down, what it means. Like casting, I keep thinking of fishing, casting out. I'm going to research it. Like I said, I'm going to rewatch my videos. I'm going to screenshot the cards that I'm reflecting on with self and build off of that. And so I have dealt hands and charm casting. I have Isaiah 42 again with God's special servant. I have an African healing, mother, husband, seasoned leader. Proverbs 4, Romans 8, no condemnation. Excuse me. Purple, ancestors, boss, and the color orange. So I have two colors out here. I have orange and purple. I have ancestor, boss, leader, husband, mother, and Africans as nouns. Persons, places, or things. And I have my scriptures, three scriptures, which are Isaiah 42, which is God's servants, special servants, it speaks on that. Romans 8, which is no condemnation right now. In Proverbs 4 and 4. I didn't write down, I need to research Proverbs 4 and 4 again. But those numbers, if I'm thinking about numbers talking to the universe and the universe talking to me, is 42, 44, and 8. Or 24. 44 comes to 8. I have the number 8. 42, that's 6. Yeah, did I miss anything? Okay, so with my dealt hands, I made me some dealt hands cards. So I'm going to connect the cards like I kind of did last time. I don't know if I should just put each dealt hand card with one single Heavenly Divine card, or do I go across the board and put them, like connect the dots, like dealt hands, then charm casting came out. What does that mean? Let's do that. And pertaining to my healing season, how am I reflecting, and what are these words and these things that are, because I didn't do anything in vain. What does this mean for me, and how I should express myself, and what do I need to pay attention to? Because I will overlook things, or I will not look enough. So I'm praying that this will help giving me the discipline and the focus that I need, because I see it's healing season for me. If I go down like my upside down pyramid, I have healing, leader, purple, boss, orange and purple. want some nice colors, but how would I put those colors together? And then on this side, I have dealt hand, mother, Proverbs 4 and 4, ancestors in orange. Here I have charm casting, husband, Romans 8, no condemnation now, and boss. Over here I have Isaiah 42, God's special servant, season, and purple. Then I have African leader. And then I have healing. Then I have African season, Romans 8, no condemnation, ancestors. Then I have Isaiah 42, God's special servant, husband, and Proverbs 4 and 4. I can look up Proverbs 4 and 4 right now, because that's gonna drive me. Gotta keep your Bible on deck, y'all. Go to the Old Testament right quick. Here we go. That's Proverbs 5. Let's turn this. What is this? Surety for a friend. Seven abominations the Lord hates, the wicked devise mischief. Okay, keep my commandments and live the way of the harlot. Okay, let me not get distracted because there's some good stuff to read. Let me go to Proverbs 4 and 4. Check for something real quick. I just want to see something real quick. Let me go to the last book of Proverbs. What is the last book of Proverbs? Why is it on my mind? On what page? Oh wow, the virtuous woman speaks wisdom. Okay, I don't know what was there to do that, but hey, anything to talk about a virtuous woman, I am that. Okay, the instruction of a father. That's what Proverbs 4 is about. I'm going to read from Proverbs 4 and 1 to 4. So I'm going to write the instructions of a father on that so I'll know. Hear ye children, the instruction of a father, and attend to know understanding. For I give you good doctrine, forsake ye not my law. For I was my father's son, tender and only beloved in the sight of my mother. He taught me also, and said unto me, let thine heart retain my words, keep my commandments alive. The instruction of a father. The way of the father. Ouch. I'm writing the instructions of the father. I had to write that down. Get understanding. It says, get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. So this is like the wisdom and understanding card. That's what word, Proverbs 4 is the wisdom and understanding word. Wisdom and understanding. It's the wisdom card. Mother, husband, and wisdom. Seek wisdom as a mother and for your husband. And then the end of it was Proverbs 31. For some reason, I read that like that, but I'm already 10 minutes in, maybe 35 seconds into this thing. So let me go ahead and do these dealt hands because I got a date. I have a date to myself. I don't know if I'm not on the schedule to work. Okay, the dealt hand and charm casting is me. That's supposed to be mind emotions. See that? Dealt hands, mind emotions. And on the back, it reads, strengthening and healing session. Through connecting and communicating the mind emotions that are exercised in our daily task and with the people we engage with. Strengthening and healing session. Through connecting and communicating the mind emotions that are exercised in our daily task and with the people we engage with. So through this healing season and session, I am to connect and communicate my emotions, my mind emotions, me, through my daily task that with the people I encounter, engage with. Okay, keep that there. That's on my dealt hands and charm casting. Oh, I didn't look up charm casting. So now I'm on charm casting, and I didn't shuffle these things, did I? Charm casting and Isaiah 42, God's special servant. Love life. Have a love for life, or your love life. That's my dealt hands for God's special servant. Charm casting. Okay, now I'm on Isaiah 42 in African. What's the dealt hand for that? Ooh. Try again. Now with my try again, I don't know. I don't know. Let me try again. Put that down. Try a different card. Pick on my side. Oh no, wait. Okay. Let's see. Try again. No. Love life. Isaiah 42. African. No. None of that was prosperity. What does that mean? African. I don't know, but I'm gonna put no back in there because I don't know what that means. I don't. I'm gonna keep this one though. God's special servant, pray. African, healing, satisfied. Satisfied. I don't know why I wrote that like that. Who knows? Healing, satisfied. All right. Next row I have mother and husband. What am I gonna put that try again card back in there because I like that. Dealt hands through this session of me connecting with the others around me, me as a mother, myself, the mothers around me, my husband that's coming to me. He's going to be so blessed and honored and respected on high. And he's just going to love me to pieces. He's going to enjoy the company we keep. You know, it's time. I'm taking the time for myself, and I know as God is preparing him, he's doing the same. Oh, too many cards came out. Lesson learned came out, and mind emotions came out. But I'm gonna put them back, and I want just one card that's dealing with me, engaging with me and myself as a mother, the mothers around me, and my husband that God is obviously putting to me, clearing me, preparing me for. Because I went to Proverbs 31, and that talks about the virtuous woman, and that's me as a mother and as a wife for my husband. You know, the wife card didn't pop out, but one sign, one source. That's one soul, husband. If you're somebody's husband, you that wife is connected to you. You know what I'm saying? So. How rude of me. 17 minutes in. And don't worry about the time. You get your time in with yourself. I'm so used to having something to do. Read, silence. Okay, I need to read. Silent read. Oh, I always said I want to do a silent read a couple of times. I'm going to do a silent read. Probably today. But I need something for mother and husband. Something that's connecting and that's communicating in this engaging time as I strengthen and heal. Reshuffle. So let me reshuffle this better. Relax yourself. Relax them shoulders. I want to do this. Let's see here. I don't know this. Oh. I can do the silent read just with the dealt hand cards. Listen, mother, listen, 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 listen. Mother, husband, listen. Me as a mother, listening is important. Husband, is good to listen to your husband. Husband, is good to listen to your wife. It's the listening season, listening session Ooh, that's important note to have listening sessions with self and with your husband. Just listen. That brings clarity. Viewer point of view. That's. Let me just make sure I shuffle real good. Shuffle. It's a funny word, shuffle. If you just think about a shuffle, I don't know. Husband season, lessons learn, listen. Husband season, this is my open mic dealt hands card. I have the mind emotions and I have the open mic. So listen, that's the open mic. Then I have husband season, lessons learned. Listen to the lessons we learn. Now the season is leaders. Me as a mother, with my motherhood and my husband. Futures first. Season, leader, futures first. Private, go, viewer's point of view. I'll put those back so I can do reshuffle. The instructions of the Father, wisdom. The instructions of the Father. The instructions of the Father, Proverbs 4 and Romans 8. Proverbs 4 and Romans 8. Proverbs 4 and Romans 8. Dealt hands. I got another dealt hand, and that's reverse. Reverse. I don't know. Wisdom and understanding. The reversal of that is ignorance, and the reversal of Romans 8 is condemnation, because it talks about not being condemned in the moment. Okay, I'm going to make that important, but I want to get something else. Silence again, and balanced level. Ooh, excuse me, why? Go back and see. Reverse legacy. Wisdom and understanding and not being condemned right now brings legacy. Current events. Romans 8. I don't know, I'm indecisive about my dealt hands. I'm just going to put it there. I don't know current events. Right now, I'm in purple. Then I have ancestors and boss. Try again. prosperity and peace show itself. Ancestors, pause. Ancestors, pause. Ancestors, pause. Let's see. Oh, what's going on with this tail hand? But I don't think we're supposed to post this. Ancestors, pause. Anointed souls. Last but not least, for orange, intimacy. Like a screenshot on this. Well, 26 minutes. I'm gonna stop and read this. Listen to this. Peace, love, and light. Let's all be great delights.